Hello, and this is going to be the first campaign battle of my English campaign versus the Spanish, who decided to side with the American colonists after we reignited the Revolutionary War. So, as the request of the viewer, we're zooming in on my army's uniforms before this battle. So right here we have the 11th Regiment of Foot Line Infantry. 12-pound cannons. We have a 6-pound mounted cannon and a second 12-pounder. Some more line infantry. Let me go ahead and pause this real quick. Now this is the colonial line infantry. So you can see they have a unique hat. We've got some grenadiers, a Highlander infantry. More colonial line infantry, which in America, this is what's mostly going to be used. Now from India, we have the Sepoy line infantry, and as you can see, they're natives of India. Now, this unit right here is some light infantry. That's going to do it for the front. Now in the back, we have some dragoon guards. Some light dragoons. And finally, we have some colonial dragoons. Alright, so without further ado, and we have the General of the Crown here, which you don't look like a general, but yeah, it's gonna do it. So let's go ahead and start this battle now. Now we're gonna have our cannons open up on the Spanish forces here. We have 3 units of cannons, they're only bringing 1. And we have the high ground and they're going to be attacking, so we're at a tremendous advantage. Now right off the bat, we're having our cannons open up. And we're sending this unit of line infantry into this warehouse here. And as you can see, the Spanish are bringing up some Carabineers and some Dragoons. I must say, I do like these uniforms of Dragoons, God. So let's go ahead and speed this up a bit. Our men have finally reached the house, so now go ahead and draw these lines out. We want this unit here on the high ground, and this unit here to protect. And we're going to send the foot infantry up here. Now while that's going on, the Dragoons have charged. Gonna move the light infantry over to the right to start getting some shots on them. And we're gonna have our cav to counter their cav while that's going on. Which I feel like their Dragoons are a lot better than mine. Also have some more Dragoons over here. So, as you can see now, their general's pushing up. All their troops are going to be pushing up, but we have the high ground. We're going to be able to hold them back. And the biggest battle right here is getting rid of the Dragoons, which we just did. Which we lost a lot. Now we want to reform the lines here. Which now the line battle is going to ensue over here. That cannon literally just hit right next to them. Now we have the high ground, so this is going to be difficult for them to be able to break us. But they also have fire by rank, which our troops don't have, so should be interesting. Zoom in on the Highlander troops. The musket sounds in this mod are amazing. So now our Dragoons have broken the rest of their cav. And they sent one final unit. And they caught me off guard. I wasn't paying attention to that. So they're going to be able to get to my Dragoons. But we're going to try to pull them back. Now they're going to be moving up their line infantry right into our lines. As you can see, casualties start to rain in here on them. Don't know what they expected walking into the, like, 4 different lines. Our men in the warehouse have completely destroyed this. I think one of them routed. Yeah, they did. And they also brought up their general's bodyguard here, which our Dragoons are just going to start taking shots at their general. We did lose our horse Dragoon guards, which are not, it's not the biggest loss. Completely routed this army over here. No surprise there. So now the rest of the main battle is happening over here on the left side, which our men are in the house will have a major advantage. They're going after the guys on the hill. And now those guys are breaking as well. The general got away with 6 men. Now we're getting the light dragoons back there, and we're moving this sepoy line into squares here. Which they're pursuing the dragoons, which is not going to be smart. We're going to have our line infantry just turn and fire at them. Now we have infantry units on both sides, which are going to open up on them. And while that's going on, we sent the other 2 units of dragoons right to hit their cannons. And while that's going on, the rest of the Spanish forces are going to try to push up. So now it's our light dragoons versus their montados. Which if they had more, I would say that they have a shot of winning, but they don't. So now we're going to go ahead and close the line infantry around the rest of their men here. And they're going to break. This line infantry also broke, so this battle's over. Now we should have the survivors go ahead and run down the cannons, which are the only thing left alive. But they're trying to get away. Well, they did apparently. Those guys came back. So we may end up having this unit rout. We'll see what happens. Yeah, their morale's wavering. They're going to rout. So now we sent up about 4 units of line infantry. We're going to go ahead and put the rest of these Spanish guys down. And they're also sending up their artillery crew back here. So now we're going to pull back on the high ground here, since they're going to push to us anyway, and our cannons are just going to light them up. See if the Spanish keep pursuing or not. And just like that, they broke again. And that should do it for this battle. So that was like not even half of their force, but they pushed them up, so they lost them. And now the next battle is going to be against the main Spanish force.